rejoin.
Oh, you sound better now.
Yeah, I changed the server to US West.
Ah, there you go. Awesome.
Did you change the stream title?
Not yet. Not yet. I just sat down.
Alright, cool.
Do you have one to change it to already?
Yeah, I can change it real quick. I forgot. I keep this page open all the time because if I don't, stupid 2FA.
Oh yeah. I mean, they make me do the 2FA though, so it's like.
I don't know why they just don't go through Google though. I mean.
No, I am with you there. I wish they would, because that's the one I use mostly. Alright, let's do a quick share. I'm gonna share it everywhere.
Oh. I forgot where.
Sup?
Okay, never mind.
What's up, Omar?
How you doing?
Pretty good, man. About to blast it to our social media.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm getting my headphones.
What's up, Dennis? Dink.
I will move to my tablet. I will be right back.
Alright. Hey, what's up, Dink? Welcome to the stream. Actually, that's Lieutenant Dink. Man, wow, our stream has had like 5,000 views. That's incredible, man. That is absolutely incredible. Yeah, our Twitter one usually gets pretty good too. Like anywhere between about 400 to 600 viewers at a time. That's awesome. What's up, Crypt2 Addict? I wonder if one day...
They've added those bits thing since we're an affiliate now.
Oh, did
like
it?
there's a way you can get bits without having to buy them. But I haven't been able to do it because something about region locked only to US. Like what you do is you click the bits at the bottom, like in chat box. You click the bits icon, and then you click bits, and then you have options to buy, but at the very top, get 5 or more bits by watching short ads. Like for me, it says try again later. Like the watch ad is blacked out. Somebody said it's region locked. I don't know if anybody else is able to do that. Chris, send Jacobs if you speak.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me try it. I need to see if I can do it. I haven't tried it yet.
You should be able to if you're an administrator. I believe you can, anyways. I'm not sure, but I believe you can. Yeah, you do like, yeah, you got it. Man, I got like something stuck in my throat. Well, I'm actually surprised that I can still see you though right now. Man, I'm telling you, dude, I sprayed that hairspray directly in my eyes, like fucking, like just mace. It was just like, psh. Oh, it sucks so bad. Oh, I did it. It worked, dude.
Yeah, that's the first time I use it. That's cool.
Sweet, dope. I got a special surprise for everybody that's watching the stream right now. You guys are gonna be mind blown when you see this. So just give me a minute. We're gonna wait till a few more people get in here and start chatting. And then I'm gonna show y'all something amazing. Alright, Jacob, so Scott just sent you some Expanse. I'm about to make it rain. Should we do a big rain? How many people are online right now?
Just wait.
48 viewers you have.
Most people are just streaming.
No, I meant like how many people are online in the chat?
In the chat.
Like, what you should do is anybody who's watching the chat, you should send them Expanse directly instead of just making it rain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just wanted to see how many people were online right now, anyways. But yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, so anytime you see somebody that's online, send them some Expanse.
I don't know why they just don't go through Google though.
Oh no!
No, I am with
we have an echo.
Sorry, it's my mistake. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, free EXP for all, Mr. Periscope viewer.
How much do we want to send them?
Let's just send them one apiece. That's $2. Hey, if you're watching on Periscope, come to our Twitch and subscribe, and you'll earn one Expanse.
Crypto Addict, I don't know what your Discord name is. Please type in Discord so I can send you some Expanse.
Yeah. Yeet. See what people on Twitter is talking about. Man, our Twitter is so active. Oh, did it post? I thought it just posted it.
Oh man, that name is gonna take me a minute to type out.
Oh man, if you don't have Discord, then I don't know how we're gonna tip you.
Get Discord.
Yeah.
There's no other way to say it.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only thing there is. Crypto Dino, what's up? Welcome to the stream. This is what? Go ahead.
Whoever OK Axton is, I'm having problems with your name, dude.
See, I see Chandu. He's in there.
Like I need to know their Discord names.
All right. Yeah. So everybody, just type your Discord name in the chat box.
Okay, there's Crypto Addict. Yeah, register your EXP address once you join in. The commands, if you want to know the tipbot commands, is /help.
Yep. Yeah, man. So something I've been working on last couple of nights, just kind of here and there. I'm working on a way to have cryptocurrency alerts. So anytime somebody sends Expanse to an address, it'll set up an alert in the middle of the screen on the Twitch stream. So it's kind of like
from any transaction.
Yeah, from any what somebody would end up doing is putting in their Expanse address into like a form. Then anytime that specific Expanse address gets a transaction, it'll pop up saying that they got so that way people can tip specific addresses. So it'll be like an alert system for cryptocurrency addresses.
Yeah.
Alright, Bullock89 says, "Hey Chris, quick question. Is there a reason that in Gander it has the block reward at 8 blocks, or 8 Expanse instead of 4? Looking back a few weeks of transactions, they all say 8 blocks. Guessing it's an error." Yeah, it's an error. He just SM needs to fix it. I'll put in an issue. I haven't really noticed it, but I'll send him a message real quick. Let me put
I
it.
thought the block reward was increased to 8.
No, it was.
Back.
It was always 8. It was 8 per minute. And then when we went to 30-second blocks, I split it into 2 blocks, so 4 per block. It's still 8 per minute, but it's, 30-second blocks now.
Oh, Bullet, register your EXP address in Discord.
Yep.
The command, I'll type it in Twitch. It's, what is it again?
/register.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it's / whatever, register, and then your EXP address.
Yes, sir. Alright, thanks, Jacobs. Appreciate that. Jacob says, I've also sent Dank fixed English notes for the bot responses, so it should be okay once he gets to rewrite them. Yep, I agree. Yeah, there were a few little hiccups, but I mean, they were no big deal. But yeah, better, perfect English is obviously better. So, appreciate that, Jacobs. Good looking out, man.
Alright, I'm gonna try to send that.
Man, you know what would be cool? Is if I had a way to make voice commands to the bot. So I could be like, send Jacobs 1 Expanse. And then it just sends it. Because it's listening in. That's probably totally doable. Oh, have you guys noticed we've added some... We've been working on the Discord a little more. So if you look on the left side, all of the chat rooms are now grouped together with categories. We've also made the Captain's Lounge and the Lieutenant's Lounge. And, let's see. We've added a few more sub-ranks. That way, if you're like, for instance, if you're a specialist, you can be a mining specialist or a pool operator. Or, a content creator or something. You have that specific role. We've edited the role bot. We've added a couple of new bots. And
like, one of the reasons why we're trying to put a lot of attention towards Discord is because it makes it easier for us to interact with the community.
Yep.
Before Discord, we only had Slack.
Yep.
And you can't do crap with Slack. Thankfully, Slack screwed up with their security to be vulnerable to a lot of spam, so we just eventually migrated over to Discord, and here we are.
Ta-da! Here we are. And
I mean, there's Telegram has some stuff you can use with it, but it's still garbage.
Yeah, see, I don't really like Telegram, man, because the reason
I hate Telegram, dude.
It's all of their spam shit is so automated now. It's just awful. It's like, I mean, we spend okay, so we barely use Telegram because every day it's just bombarded with spam. And it's just automated too. It's just automatically getting spam.
They're starting the spam bots are using nude pictures now.
Damn, it's fucked up. Speaking of, maybe we should get Brenna. Where's Brenna at? Yeah, I don't feel like getting on Twitter right now. Yeah, Jacob says, do we mind explaining how the ranks work? Right now, the ranks work in Discord just with being active. The more active you are, the higher your rank is. Whew. My loud. Yep, it's pretty easy. Just be active in the Discord and your rank goes up. Once you get to rank 99, then you become a lieutenant. Which I'm having second guesses about that one. I think I might take the lieutenant rank off of the ranks because I don't know if I want people to automatically be mods. He says, Raphael says, how often do you pay for EXP? Let's see. So EXPB gets paid out once a week. And we've added 2 new storefronts, store items. One is 10 EXP and the other one is 5. That way it's probably better to just wait till 5 or 10. Man, I was thirsty. Yeah, so it's not 1 rank per level. No, absolutely not. It is the first rank is level 1. Oh boy, she loud, man.
Hey, Mar, we're picking up a lot of your background noise.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so the first rank, rank 1 is, again, rank 1. It'll make you a private if you're not a private already. Or, it'll make you a recruit if you're not a... Yeah, a recruit. And then level 30 makes you a private, level 60 makes you a sergeant, and level 99 makes you a lieutenant. But again, I'm thinking about removing that last one, because I don't know if we should have level 99 as being a lieutenant. I think that should be a personal... oh my god, I just drew a blank on the word. I don't know. I can't remember the word, and oh my god, it just like blew my mind. Promotion. Damn, why can I not remember that word? Yeah, so to get to a lieutenant, I'm thinking about making that a hand-picked promotion instead of from the bot. Vinyl 704 says help. Help! What time did we start? Freeman. It's probably 10 minutes ago. Probably like 2:40.
That's probably 10 minutes ago.
Alright, cool. Strange. Yeah. That's pretty dope. Pink says
inauguration. That's funny.
So we could have inaugurations for expanse.gov, which is what we're thinking about calling the DAO. And so imagine if you have titles and ranks that are voted in. We could have inaugurations. That would be pretty cool. Oh, guys. What is this? Right up here-ish. Wait. Yep. Expanse live developer update. Oh, that's wrong. That's not the right one. It's not the right timer. I'll have to fix that in a minute. Anyway, so there's a timer that's supposed to be, there. And that timer is going to show the website update. Actually, let me fix that. I don't know why it's wrong. Give me 2 seconds.
Vinyl, that's for Discord only, not Twitch, unfortunately. Would be pretty cool if we could use the tipbot in Twitch.
Oh yeah, that would be dope.
I mean, I guess in the future what we could do is probably give out points. That would be pretty easy.
Yeah. Aha! Alright. It should be fixed now. It should be counting down. It says, Expanse new website release. Happens in 6 days, 20 hours, and 7 minutes, and 48 seconds. Are you guys excited? Pretty excited. Hi! I
don't know if what's his name is going to be able to be here because he's in South Africa. Let me see if I can find those questions.
Oh yeah, I remember he had some questions.
That's weird. I can't find it now.
What's this guy says? Merhaba. I don't know what that means, and hopefully it means something good, because I just said it out loud.
Oh, it was from Bitcoin Craig the other day. So Bitcoin Craig, if you're watching this on YouTube or whatever, the historical video is, I'll save that question for you. The question is, why are projects not considering moving to, he's pretty much asking, why are people not building on the Expanse network?
Well, they probably just don't know about it. I mean, Expanse now is kind of being lost in all of the new shiny projects. Where Expanse at one time was like a top 100 project, so everybody knew about it. Now we're in like our rank is like 350. So it's just about people knowing what they can and can't use. So they just might not know about it. So what we could do is create like outreach programs to reach developers. We can look for DApp developers and somebody can just contact them personally. So if you guys want to do that, let me know.
Yeah, that's part of the ambassador program.
Yep.
We'll have in the future is where if you're an ambassador for an Expanse, you'll be provided the materials and you'll be able to go to conferences or meetups and provide the information and host lunches, like be sponsored, whole package.
All right.
And be rewarded for supporting the project.
Yep, you'll get a budget every month to be able to do these things. We'll help sponsor everything about your meetup. So that's where it'll come into play. That's okay. So step one is we're doing the brand refresh. In the brand refresh, we basically just want to make all of our products, like we first launched Expanse, just perfect, pristine, and then we can start stuff like this where we're doing community outreach. That's again, like Scott said, that's where the ambassador program comes into play. All right, so Crypto Dino says, "Tell me please about EXR. I froze 100 EXP and 200 EXP, and I will receive 1 + 2 EXP every month, and after 6 months, my 300 EXP. Did I understand the system correctly?" Yes, that's exactly how it works. So the way EXR works is you lock 100 EXP for 6 months, and for 6 months you get 1% return. So it's a rewards program. So we are rewarding you for being diligent with your own money. So yeah, that's exactly how it works. We've personally funded this project with part of the pre-mine, so the returns are not dependent on any outside force. It's like I said, it's just a rewards program that we've made to help you guys be better spenders. All right. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, going back to Bitcoin Craig's question, is I think why a lot of companies are building off other blockchains is because those blockchains have educational materials where blockchain developers can build off that network. Expanse, like our old website, we had some information, but you pretty much had to know where you look. On the new website, it's going to be right there. So if there's something that you want to look up to develop on the Expanse network, you just look it up very easy. Before, it was kind of difficult. And in addition to that, I'm not sure if anybody was there engaged in the conversation about Sunday morning stream Chris is going to do. Is he's actually going to teach people how to start coding off the Expanse network. From I think you're going to start from the basics and then work your way up from there. Yeah,
I started a document to kind of like outline the curriculum that I'm going to work on. So basically, we're going to call it Sunday Morning Alchemy, and it's going to be just me teaching you how to code on Expanse. So, the first episode or class is going to be how to compile EXP on, like, say, Ubuntu or Mac. I might even do both. It depends on how much time we have. I'm thinking about keeping the classes anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour long. The next class is going to be how to connect to Expanse using JavaScript. And then we're going to learn how to write our first smart contract. Then we're going to learn how to connect to that contract and show information and store data and stuff on the blockchain. Ooh, that scared the shit out of me. It was so loud. Alright, Bling361 is just subscribed. Welcome to the Expanse Army, buddy.
Oh, nice. That's cool, man.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh my god,
We
it
need
was
a
so
meme
loud.
for that. We need to show him some love. Let's find a Twitch has all these weird memes. Like I know some other, what you call it, they give some kind of hype. So I'll create some emoticons whenever somebody subscribes. So we'll give him some Snickers for now. Let's show Bling 361 some Snickers.
Yeah, let's give him some
Snickers hype.
Snickers, man. Snickers hype. Yep. Oh, make sure you join the Discord, and when you do, say that you're a new user, and we will tip you some Expanse. Hey, welcome, Jay Corner. Yeah, so back to the classes, though, man. The classes are going to be really cool, and they're going to help people get incredibly engaged. So Vinyl 704 just cheered. Awesome. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much, Vinyl.
Thank you, buddy. All right, so what other stuff is the class going to teach? We're going to teach how to connect to your contract. We're going to teach how to use like tools like Remix. Yeah, just stuff like that, just to help you guys along. All right, what else? Oh, okay, it looks like we have a fair amount of viewers right now. We're up to 56 viewers, and we started at 40, so that means we got about 16 extra people. So check it out. Alright, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Expanse platform has essentially sponsored a youth baseball team. So, and my son's on this baseball team. And so today they got their jerseys and their hats, so I just wanted to show them off to you. So this right here is the Expanse baseball team hat. We got the orange E on there. Gotta stay orange, man. And this is what I'm really proud of. The jersey. I think it's so awesome. Look how little it is. So these are the future of Expanse, man. Like the children are. So it's kind of cool to get them. I mean, they're not gonna know about blockchain and stuff, but their parents are gonna look this up. And people,
oh, wow.
Yeah, and people are actually. I mean, they're gonna go see like what is Expanse.tech, and they're gonna look it up and say, "Oh man, these people are doing really good things." I mean, we're not only just making software and helping the world get better. I mean, we're sponsoring even real life, youth baseball teams and stuff.
Tell them about the Borderless charity.
Yeah, the Borderless charity. Actually, the Borderless charity has their own baseball team too.
What?
Yeah, so we sponsored 2 baseball teams. We sponsored Expanse team and the Borderless charity team. Hopefully they play each other because I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so the Borderless charity, man, we do all kinds of really good stuff. So we actually just sponsored a ice cream party for the whole kindergarten class of Eastern Elementary. We do tons of stuff, man. So it's a really good program. Any donation that we get here, so like you can donate below at Streamlabs/Expanse Official, and if you donate to that, it'll pop up here saying we got a donation. It'll pop like in the middle, and any donation actually goes to the Borderless charity. Since we're not monetizing any of the content that we're making now, we're again sending it all straight to the Borderless charity. So Dink asked if this is the new logo. This is more of our vectorized logo. So it's like it just is easier to print in black and white. It's basically the same logo. It's just a little bit different.
Hey, what wasn't Borderless the first charity founded by a crypto company? I believe it was.
I believe it was too. I know there's other ones too, like BitGive, and I'm not sure if they were first. They might have been first, but we're definitely. I think one of the first.
Was the first to become a 501c3.
Yes, now that's true.
Like a complete federally registered official charity, not just some project that claims to be a charity.
Yep. And what is it? Borderless Corporation was actually the first blockchain company in Wyoming, and now Wyoming is the most crypto-friendly state in the union. So we're definitely trendsetters, man. That's the truth. All right, let's see what all these folks say. Jay Corner says, "Nice T-shirt. Thank you very much. I think it's amazing. like stuff like this is what makes us feel important. I mean, we're making real world, tangible differences, and that's awesome. I mean, that's what we want to happen. That is our main hope.
You should get pictures of the teams.
Oh yeah, I'm going to. We got like I didn't get a chance to go out today to his practice because I was setting up for the stream. But I think he has his first game next Saturday. Oh man, idea. Idea. Why don't we do a live stream of his youth baseball game?
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of silly, and a lot of crypto people might not be interested in it. But also, I mean, the Expanse Army is going to say, look, this is the Expanse Army. This is people from the Expanse Army youth actually going out and doing stuff real.
You want to get some kind of camera mount? For
Yeah. Oh, I got one.
Or something.
Yeah, dude, I got one.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm gonna add some shirts and some other merchandise to the store.
Oh,
next week.
Yeah, to commemorate the new website release, we're gonna set up a viral tees shop, so you'll be able to get your own Expanse T-shirts that are dedicated just to the release of the new website. So as you guys can tell, we're focusing a lot more on community and going in that direction to be more visible. I think that's something that cryptocurrency in general lacks, and it's something that we can take advantage of. Unison0138 says, those baseball jerseys are awesome. Dude, I totally agree. As you can tell, I'm like super proud about this. So, yep. So, do you guys have any questions? Question time.
I kind of remember some the other day from Bitcoin Craig is
right.
why. Well, actually, I get this question asked all the time. Why invest in Expanse?
I mean, do you want to answer that question? You're the community manager. You answer it the most.
That is such. I want to answer the question in like one sentence, but it's easier to answer it when I'm on chat because I can think about it for a second.
Yeah.
The reason why. Oh man, you didn't put me on the spot. I feel ashamed by not being able to answer this now. Why invest in Expanse? Because, well, we're actually quite transparent. We get asked lots of questions, and we answer it. We provide these live Q&As. I mean, a lot of projects do that. And wow, I'm totally drawing a blank right now. I'm so embarrassed.
Well, we also solve real world problems that a lot of other cryptocurrencies aren't. I mean, yes, and also like we're creating products that people can use. Again, going back to solving real world problems. I mean, we're tackling things like identity, voting, and I mean other companies are too. But we're creating an entire ecosystem, an entire sphere of not only social but economic incentives to just try to create the world that we want to live in, and hopefully it'll be a better place.
That reminds me. We've got to contact that one partner we were talking about the other day about getting sponsored for Token Lab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that in our meeting. So let's go back to the question: why invest in Expanse? Because what we're doing is we're looking at real world problems, and we're trying to find answers or solutions to those problems, whether it's through blockchain technology or some DApp or anything that's decentralized. For example, Token Lab. Now, this is prior to SEC, where SEC currently is. A long time ago, ICOs just popped up out of everywhere. You didn't know exactly the background history, and what the problem was is there's a lot of straight up scams. I mean, PlexCoin, a few other projects like PlexCoin got straight up shut down. There's a few other projects like that, and we saw that this is going to become a problem unless somebody does something about it. So that's why we created Token Lab. Token Lab is still in its early stages, but it's got a lot of room and growth. And a current problem that we all know right now is with the SEC. We're looking at that problem, and we have an idea to unite Token Lab with the SEC. Now that sounds like imagine, if you will, the bridge of an ICO and the SEC working together. So the SEC working with Token Lab. Imagine that. It's kind of like how NASDAQ works. You can't just have a stock. You can't just have a company and then a stock and just start selling stock all over the place and anybody can buy it. No. In order to have a stock, you have to get registered to the SEC, then you have to go to an official exchange. So imagine, if you will, the SEC working with Token Lab. That's very ambitious, but we're going to try to make that happen. And it's honestly something the SEC needs, if you think about it, because they're trying to do all this regulation and fix these problems when they're still trying to understand how blockchain decentralization works. There just needs to be some kind of bridge between government regulation and cryptocurrency industry. So we're taking looks at those problems. The DAO is another real world problem, is taking a decentralized autonomous organization, that's what the DAO stands for, and making it work. Isn't the Expanse DAO like the only DAO that's supposed to be working through a smart contract? I know that the Ethereum DAO was working that way, but it kind of messed up. I'm not too familiar with Decentraland or Dash's DAO or the others. Maybe you can help me out there.
Yeah, there's a few of them that are working with smart contracts. I think Wings DAO is. It's been a while since I've went and looked at the landscape again, because I've kind of just been really consumed in what we've been making. So maybe it's something we should go look into and actually get better educated on again. We can add it to our teamwork to get done. Yep. So
Yeah.
Going up. Let's see. Jacob says, "Believe you said higher ranks get advantages, such as." So we're considering making new rooms for the sergeants and the lieutenants that will have. They'll have to sign an NDA, of course, but they'll be beta testers, for instance. Jay Corner says, "What do you think about ASICs for ETH, especially for EXP?" I think it would be great. I want ASICs for Expanse, because once you have dedicated hardware for your product, you've essentially made it. I mean, you're in there, and we're not going to convert Expanse over to solely proof of stake like Ethereum is. So we're going to work on a hybrid model. That way we have proof of work and proof of stake, and they can kind of compete with each other. That way we can have a more fair environment, multiple pathways to consensus. Yeah. So I think ASICs, man. I'm totally a supporter.
I thought Sam was supposed to release a new version of Token Lab today.
I'll have to check Teamwork, see if he checked it out.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like Vinyl says, ASICs hurt GPU miners, and they do eventually, but also it's a trade-off though. So you might be hurting GPU miners, but as a gamer, I would love to go out and buy a GPU that I can't buy now. The ASICs would. So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
That's why GPUs are so expensive, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, it just like ASICs kind of solidify your place in the world. Let's see.
I'm still kind of stuck on that question about why invest in Expanse, because it's not like an easy question.
No, it's a multifaceted answer. I mean, everybody has their own reason.
Like when the new website comes out, we're gonna have a specific section to where investors would want to look at seeing why they should invest in Expanse, and that will definitely answer a lot of those questions, because it's not something that I can say, hey, you should just buy it. That's why you should invest in it. If you buy it, the price goes up, and that's why you should invest in it. It's not that simple. There's a lot of economic factors that go into it. But in any case, to make a simple, short answer, we're looking at real world problems and providing solutions.
Yep.
I also.
Oh, go ahead, Omar.
I'm sorry. I also think that we are very accessible to people. We are here answering questions and stuff, and I think that when I started looking at Expanse, I remember that every time that I ask a question, you guys were here, and I get some info or links or so I think why you should invest in Expanse is because we are real, I think.
Yeah, I agree. That's a very astute observation. I mean, like I say, we're incredibly accessible people, and so you get that really homey sort of interaction with us that you don't really get with most other projects.
Yeah, like some questions that I've noticed over the past I'd say over the past quarter is people want to know, when is Expanse going to fork? I mean, when you fork a token, you're pretty much starting a brand new project. Some crypto tokens have done that recently, which is kind of weird in my opinion, being in cryptocurrency since like 2013. It's not rebranding. I mean, it's taking your own code, creating another code practically the same with maybe a few minor adjustments. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, there's no plans to fork, but there's plans to improve. I mean, why completely start over when you can just take what you have and improve it or fix it?
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Yeah. So like there's also some questions is, will Expanse be 100% proof of stake? I mean, yeah, that's possible, but it's not always a good idea to go 100% proof of stake. I think we covered this last time in our last Q&A.
Yes.
So, I mean, I still get asked these questions because people, I guess they missed the stream, but that's okay. Pretty much, you don't want to go 100% one way because it's vulnerable to certain types of attacks. So you provide a middle ground to reduce those attacks as much as possible.
Yep, that's right. It creates basically two competing factions. So if you have, for instance, if you have a pure proof of work, your coin is sort of at mercy to the huge mining farms. And now if you're proof of stake, then you're you have what's called a nothing at stake attack. But I'm not going to go into that. You can Google it real quick. But
yeah, we covered it last time.
Yeah, but a proof of stake. So now, if people own 51% of the tokens, they can attack your chain all the day. But now, if you have two separate competing factions, they would have to not only own a majority of the actual stake in the system, they would also have to own a majority of hashing power too. So it creates an extra layer of safety when you have multiple competing consensuses. Yep. So Jacob63 says, so will we get some website sneak peek? Yes, you will. In 6 days, 19 hours, 43 minutes, and 13 seconds.
There's no sneak peek.
No, but there is some cool stuff coming with the website. We should have the new white paper released by then. I say should have, but again, we're writing something that's never been written before, and we're trying to solve a problem that you can't Google the answer to. So the new white paper might not be completely done, but the new roadmap is for both Expanse and Token Lab.
Yes.
And I think y'all are gonna be surprised at stuff that we're working on.
That reminds me, I need to put up information on CoinMarketable.
So
there's the newsletters. We have those come out every 2 weeks, and
Yep. So what does he say? Zavalon 1988 says, "What do you think about the market dump? He's so scared. He has EXP for $5 in USD." Okay, so we do not control the exchanges. I wish we did. I wish we controlled the price like, some other cryptocurrency projects seem to do. I'm not going to name any names, but they exist. But, yeah, it's out of our control. The whole industry right now is going through a bear market. And it'll eventually pull through. I mean, if you think about this time last year, Expanse was 20 cents a piece. And now it's $2. Or close to it. Last time I checked, it was like $1.80. So it's not the $5 it used to be, but it's also not the 20 cents that it used to be last year. So I think you just instead of worrying about the price every day, and I know that's easy for me to say, and harder for others to say, but I think we should be worrying about the problems that we're solving. Because if we could solve a lot of problems and have a lot of solutions, then the price will just naturally go up.
Like, one of the reasons the market has recently crashed is because Google has banned cryptocurrency ads. So the reason why advertisements in social media networks or search engines are so dependent upon businesses is because that's how you reach out to your customer.
Yep. So
Expanse and all the other cryptocurrencies, their investors are pretty much their customer. ICOs in particular, in order for them to have any sort of life, they have to attract investors. So their marketing has to be extremely aggressive, and that's why if your cookies are registered for cryptocurrency or whatever, you start browsing the web, you'll start seeing more and more and more ICO advertisements.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Now, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's ridiculous. I get so sick of tired and seeing them on YouTube, especially those advertisements where you can't skip it. It's so annoying. So
awful.
What happens when a major company like Google or Facebook, a multi-billion-dollar company that their whole enterprise is built on success through selling selling or making money, making profit through advertisements, is that ICOs can't get that message out. They're unable to raise money.
Of
course, the bans.
If Reddit bans it, then all the ICOs are just screwed because, like, I think Reddit said that that's 70% of their marketing revenue is ICOs.
Yeah,
and that's huge. That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Yeah,
but you know what?
So with
I think
SEC,
I was about to say, you know what I think is going to happen with the exchanges? I think once the ICO craze kind of comes to a halt, like all these exchanges that really depended on exploiting ICOs to get listed, you're going to see a lot of them either go under or lower their listing fees to nothing.
I highly suspect they're all going to be regulated in order to be functional.
Oh, that's yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I could totally see that. What is it? Bittrex just delisted 82 projects. That was a third of their markets. That's insane.
Yeah, I have a question here, guys.
Yeah.
It says if you are going to record the classes tomorrow, lessons.
Yeah, we're gonna record them. Just like all these streams, what I'll do is before I start the stream, I'll stop the old one and then restart it. That way you can have a clear start and stop point. So you can just go back and say that's the one.
Okay, great.
Crypto Dino, currently right now, and this is just pure speculation based on years and years of trading. Now, keep in mind, I'm not advising any trade advice, but I've noticed situations like this in the past countless of times.
Yeah.
When the market is really, really low, that is usually the best time to enter because it can go up at any moment, or it could go down. But I mean, the whole crypto philosophy is buy low, sell high. I mean, it's always been like that.
What do all the Twitter say? This is not financial advice.
Yeah.
We are not giving financial advice.
Yeah.
Even though there is a graph behind me and financial stuff around us, this is not financial advice. This is just maybe our strategy on how we trade.
I mean, as far as like looking at the market wise, yeah, it really does suck that I don't know. I kind of, in a way, it's bittersweet for me. In a way, I'm kind of glad Google's banning all these crypto advertisements because I'm so sick and tired of seeing stupid ICOs. I mean, there's an ICO the other day for like a toaster. I'm like, come on, man. Anyways, yeah, it sucks that Google has banned it and it has caused the market to crash like this. But on the bright side, you have a government that is starting to be more open to cryptocurrency, and that is a really, really good thing. Especially like not just entire countries, but like local countries. Like especially in the United States, there's certain states that are very open arms to cryptocurrency. Mm-hmm. A few years ago, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, all right. Mexico just approved the fintech laws there.
Yep.
So there's a lot of things going on in South America about it too.
Yep. So Jacob says he's had this on his mind for a while. Where do we see Expanse in a year? I see us with having hopefully our own exchange. That's like one of our main goals. I see us having a better infrastructure in place and a stronger community, and having a more robust development team. That's our main goals right now. Is to just kind of expand our developers, expand our community, and just hopefully get the word out that we're doing good things.
Yeah, we're definitely increasing development because we have a lot of projects and we want to get those out.
Yep. Vinyl says the moon. I agree. We will have our own moon base around Jupiter. We don't even want to go to the Earth moon. We want to go to like Titan. Or what's Pluto's moon called? We want to go to we want to go to that moon. Yeah, why?
I think that's all the questions I got so far.
Yeah, that's all I got too. Anybody else got some questions? We've been here for actually we've been here over 30 minutes this time. Yeah, we want to go to interstellar black hole, man. That's right. Absolutely. We want to cross the event horizon into a new instance of reality. So, any last questions? Any last words?
Oh, why did that not work? Oh, there it goes. Bot's like the tip bot is lagging or something.
It has a delay in it. It has to have a delay or it'll crash.
Huh.
Yeah, bro. Yup. So, any last questions? Dink says, need to add lab in this list. Yes, I agree. Lab, again, the lab website should be out pretty soon. It was supposed to be out a few days ago, but I know they're working on multiple things. They're working on Gander, they're working on lab, and they're working on the new Mist wallet, which, again, we might share some screenshots of it pretty soon. It is dope. Y'all are going to love it.
Zavulian, I think that's how you say his name.
Yep.
Wants to know, what about bounties? I'm pretty sure he's wondering about community bounties and stuff.
Yeah. That'll be a part of the new website too. We'll have hopefully a section for community bounties. Even if it's not there yet, it will be in the future. So that's something that we're really working on now. As you can tell, we're starting to get more integrated with like the tip bot from Dankid and the tip bot even in our Discord and stuff. So yeah, just keep an eye on it for right now. We're also going to be releasing the Expanse Army soon too, which will handle all of the bounties and stuff for us. So you'll get rewarded for doing lots of cool missions.
I mean, it's just like little small bounties we could probably do right now. Like
Jacob's
created an emoticon the other day. Pretty much like the best way to get Expanse to go anywhere is to spread the word. Like when the community spreads the word to other crypto communities, that brings the brand awareness outside of just the official Expanse communities. And when people see, like, it's not just about, oh, buy Expanse on other crypto communities. It's another way to attract developers to build on the Expanse network.
Yep. And also, if you have an idea and you're a developer, bring it to us, and we could probably help you sponsor it. That's one of the things that's on the roadmap right now, and it's also going to be a part of the EXP DAO, is a system called EXP Grants. So if you have a really good idea, we will help you fund that idea. Well, I mean, we'll send you some Expanse and stuff and help you get it off the ground. Like, that's what we're really going to do. That's going to be a part of our developer outreach, is the Expanse Grants, just like the community bounty that we're doing. So Explosive says, I'm late. There are plans for live lessons. Yes! I'm probably going to start them tomorrow. We're going to start out, we're going to be like 30-minute classes. We're going to teach you how to like compile the GXP wallet and stuff like that. Zavilian says, bounty for Bitcoin Talk signature. As much as I want to do that, I don't want to be the one that manages it. That's a lot of work. That's
who is that?
That's Zavilian.
Yeah. Actually, I've been needing one. Hit me up on Discord. Send me a message and a quote on how much you want to charge to make one, and we can work something out.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, hey, Crypto World News.
Crypto World News.
Wow, that's awesome, dude. It's Crypto World News. Hey, I watch your channel all the time, dude. That's amazing, man.
Yeah, man. We do. We watch your channel, like, on the regular. That's pretty cool.
Seriously, I have it running in background 24/7.
I do too. That's pretty cool to see something like that coming. Also, we got a celebrity in our chat, guys. Everybody show him some love. Alright, so Shrimp Daddy says, I want in. Well, join the Discord. It's, I always forget where it is. Right here. Here. I need to, like, put, like, a sign right here. It's
it's in the panels.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I added all the panels last time.
This is easier. It's below us in the panels.
Yeah. The Bitcoin Talk's there, Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, all that stuff.
Yep.
We were talking about the charity earlier, the Borderless charity. That's the charity Expanse helped founded. There's Telegram, but don't join the Telegram.
Yeah, fuck Telegram. It's the worst. How to launch your own token on EXP. I'm gonna add that to the curriculum list since you requested it. I think that's a really good idea, and I would actually like to hold on. That could be a 2-part series. That could be first episode could be how to launch a regular ERC20 token, and the next one could be how to launch an ERC644 token. That's the one that I invented. That's my baby. I love that one. It's a modular token setup. That way you can upgrade in the future.
If you do a video on how to launch a ERC20, you're probably going to get a lot of hate, man.
Yeah, probably. Man, it's like way back in the day whenever, what was his name? Sheikh Azula wrote the how to launch your own altcoin. Dude, I was like, man, I did not know he was asking me those. Okay, so when he was writing that article, he was like sending me PMs all the time on Bitcoin Talk, like, how do you do this? How do you start your own Genesis block? How do you do this, and this? And I was like, okay, you're not eager. I'm like, because I knew how to do it, so I just wanted to teach somebody else, right? So I'm like, you just take this step, that step, that step, that step. Man, dude, he took everything that I told him and made this article about how to launch your own altcoin. He got so much hate. Oh man, so much hate that he like just stopped. He got death threats and shit. Like, no joke, bro. Like, people hated that dude for that. Because right after he launched that, it was like the altcoin explosion.
You remember the
It's funny.
You remember that it was like an online-based program where you could click a few buttons and create a token.
Yeah, it was made by a guy named Blue Matt. from what I remember. And he charged like a quarter of a Bitcoin, which is like $250. No, it was like $25.
Zavoyan asked, "Can you manage subtitles during streaming?" I'm not sure if that's possible, but I can look it up.
That would be hard. Maybe that is probably doable, but that sounds hard. All right, guys.
Maybe what we could do is,
okay.
Once we have the ambassador program set up, we could set up a schedule to where there would be localization. So an ambassador from Ukraine or Russia, or I'm sorry, I don't know how the languages are spoken in those countries. So we'll have an ambassador do a local language to a certain region. Maybe we could do that in the future.
Yeah, Spanish.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I would really like to invite the Spanish community to come join our Discord because I try to be active there.
So what we could do then is set up localization for specific days. I mean, so have like a 5-day schedule. Like Monday have it be Spanish and Tuesday have French. Wednesday have Russian. I don't know what. I don't know why I wanted Wednesday to be Russian, but it's gonna be Russian now.
Wow, this is a good Q&A.
Yeah, man. They usually are, dude. When people get in, they're pretty good. All right, so Explosive says, is the ERC 721 possible on EXP? All of the ERCs are possible on EXP.
What's ERC 721?
I don't know. I'll have to go look it up, but
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, it's what does ERC stand for? I believe it stands for Ethereum something for comment. Request for comment. Ethereum request for comment. So Crypto World News says, are you into mining at all? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I don't know if you could see it, but well, I know you can't see it, but behind me in that direction is a miner that we used to mine Litecoin with back in the day, like way back in the day.
Yeah.
Like
That's
2012.
how me and Chris got first started in cryptocurrency. It's,
yeah, we were miners.
We bought a miner. We had this little small business where we developed mobile apps for Android and Apple.
Yep.
We went and got a credit card based on that company with a limit of like $1,000.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
And then made a miner.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember that. Freaking Capital One made it all possible.
We should
Milk crate miner, never forget.
Capital One made it all possible. They would love to hear that advertisement. But it's true though. It's true. We got a $1,000 miner. Man, dude, that shit made us a lot of money too. It made us all the money back. 'Cause that was back when it would though. Like you would buy like 2 mega hash, and then you would mine for like a month, and then you could buy another miner and have like 4 mega hash, and then buy another miner and have like 10 mega hash. So yeah, we had like 2 mega hash on there at the most. Wasn't even that much.
Yeah, I think we got it up like 2.4.
Yeah. Then the ASICs came out, remember?
Yeah, and everything got wrecked.
Yeah, that was.
There wasn't many GPU currencies to mine at the time, and then
that was rough.
Things got weird.
All right, Crypto World News says, what do you think of the new Headlong Bitmain Crypto Night miners? The Crypto Note miners, you mean? I think they're pretty dope. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm a proponent for ASICs. Even though at first they have a little bit of catastrophic shit happen to the coins. Like whenever the Litecoin ASICs first came out, it really hurt the GPU miners. But they found a new coin to mine, and I think that's what's going to happen with EXR, or not EXR, but XMR, Monero, and Bitcoin. I think it just kind of like validates your project. It makes it more of a serious thing when you have dedicated hardware. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Algorithm Crypto Night. I have to go check it out. Let me look. I'll look it up real quick. But yeah, but my blanket statement is I definitely appreciate ASICs. They help validate your products. But I mean, isn't Bitmain the guys that did the whole Bitcoin Cash thing? Pretty much.
They were?
I think so. I mean, I might be wrong. I might sound like a dumbass right now, but 'cause I don't really follow Bitcoin Cash much anymore.
Well, if it had Roger, if he,
Oh my
Roger
god.
Ver has any affiliation to Bitmain, I could totally see it.
Hold on. Yeah. It is. I was right.
Jeez.
Man, so
12K?
12K. That's so. See, here's my only like problem with these sort of miners, is that why would you sell the goose that lays the golden egg for golden eggs? It doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, if they have these miners, they're probably mining with them. So by the time you get them, the difficulty is already so high that I wouldn't pay 12K.
Take a look back. Take a look back in history during the gold rush. From my history classes, it wasn't. Yeah, go push to talk. I can still hear you though. Chris, little baby girl. Anyways, going back to the gold rush in the early, probably 100 years ago or something like that. It wasn't the people who had the like a majority of the people who got rich from the gold rush were not the people mining the gold. It was the people who were supplying the materials or the equipment to mine. So they would sell. I think it was they would sell a gallon of milk for like $10. And $10 today, yeah, that's kind of that's a lot of money for a gallon of milk. But we're talking like 100 years ago. That is a lot of money for a gallon of milk because of inflation. And you know they pretty much did the same thing for shovels and buckets and all that stuff. Those were the people who got rich. So Bitmain and the cryptocurrency machine mining machine companies, it's pretty easy for them to make money that way. They charge an outrageous price, and yeah, you see where it goes from there. Oh dang, Omar left. I didn't even know that. I'm not too familiar with that crypto night algorithm. I'm gonna look that one up. Haven't exactly had much time to look at other tokens lately. About the only one I've been keeping up with lately is Substratum. They just released their they're actually beta testing their nodes right now. It's pretty cool. What's Crypto Night? What token is that? Wait, that can't be right. It's suitable for CPUs, okay? Well, I mean, this is kind of old. This wiki's kind of old. Oh, Monero. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Ooh, an ASIC for Monero. Oh my gosh, dude, that's insane. Yeah, no wonder they charge a crap ton of money for it. Yeah, it's about 12 different tokens. Monero is the most familiar one of them. Yeah, that's crazy though. An ASIC for that.
Yeah, man. Dude,
I mean,
12K.
It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before an ASIC comes out.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, it's a way to validate your product though. So If somebody's making actual hardware for you, I mean, it's pretty cool, but it brings its own stuff, its own economics to your project. Look, guys, I'm drinking a Coca-Cola. I'm out of the sparkling water, so I resorted to a Coke. Dude, I lost like 4 pounds. Just stop drinking Coke or stop drinking soda.
Yeah, man. It's all that sugar.
Yeah, I haven't lost any more though. I think 4 pounds was like my limit. But that's still good. So XMR said.
I think that's all the questions that we got.
Hold on, okay. So Septica2 said XMR said they'll fork to another algo if ASICs hit market. That's a good way for them to fork their project though, because some people are gonna want to use the ASICs to mine it, so you'll have like Monero Cash.
Didn't Monero just like change their code?
Yeah, they could. I mean, but if they do, it causes a consensus fork, which then creates 2 products. Some people will want to continue on the original chain, and the other ones won't.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it will be smart to do that, to like change their algorithm. I think it's smarter to just have dedicated hardware for your project. That seems to me like a smarter solution. I mean, you're talking like you're lowering the cost, so you're lowering the carbon footprint for your project and stuff. So there's a ton of socially good things for it. I mean, but it does sometimes sort of centralize it too, though. So there's trade-offs, just like for everything.
Chandu says where he lives, they're banning mining because it's increasing electricity costs. I totally believe that.
Yeah, me
where
too.
I'm from, electricity is really, really expensive. It's like 20 cents a kilowatt or something like that.
Well, they're doing it in New York City too. I don't know if it's New York City, but there is a center in New York where they're banning Bitcoin mining or mining in general. It's gonna be hard to like really prove that shit though. I guess they could come kick your door in. They do have a monopoly on violence. Who in here is mining cryptocurrencies? Bah! Here's some freedom. Like.
Yeah, you're right. City in New York becomes first to ban new Bitcoin mining. I'll put a link of this in chat, Twitch chat.
So Explosive just said, are there any privacy plans for the future of EXP?
Yes.
I was about to say, I'm going to give you a little hint, and it starts with a Y and it ends with an S. And it's only 3 letters. Yes, we absolutely are. I want to go into more detail about it, but I'll give you a quick synopsis. Synopsis is something that happens in your brain. Synopsis. We're going to call it EVMD. The EVM Dark, and it's going to be the first smart contract platform to use zero knowledge proofs. And we're working on the white paper now. It's going to be freaking cool. You are going to love it. Seems to be like my go-to word. You're going to love it. But it's true. I mean, that's huge. You're talking zero knowledge proofs for smart contracts. It's never been done before. We can totally do it. Yep,
that's not the only thing that we got planned.
No, we got like 4 things planned for phase 4 of our roadmap, and I'm not gonna tell you what they are now, but they're all protocol changes that are gonna set us completely apart from Ethereum. So it's gonna be dope. All right, guys. Oh man, now that they're really coming in. Okay, so Septica2 says. So Septica2 says there's new ICO coming out soon that want to anonymize everything. EXP has everything to offer them. They already included Saya, Storage, Akasha, and many others. I mean, we don't have everything that they'll need right now. I mean, they could start their ICO and stuff on our platform, and people can be pseudo anonymous. But we don't offer the same things of like Zcash or anything like that. So not yet, but in the future, yes. And I think that's going to be paramount in the future too, because like especially with Rogue Nations kind of like oppressing the people with their again, monopolies on violence, you're going to push otherwise law-abiding citizens into the dark. So you're going to see ICOs raising funds for like darknet sort of stuff and using darknet tactics. And imagine if now you have obfuscated, not only obfuscated, but encrypted smart contracts running on Expanse. Like, I mean, they can put whatever they want to in those smart contracts. It's decentralized.
Let it be known that I believe we're the first ones to talk about this.
Yeah, we are. I think there's another MIT project that's working on our private public smart contracts, but I mean they don't have a platform yet, so I think they're just kind of talking about it. Or we have a platform and we're working on it, so just around the corner, man. Just around the corner.
All the more reason to work off the Expanse chain.
That's right. Like Septica says, anonymous browsing, anonymous login, anonymous file storage. Oh man, that's actually pretty interesting. So they could use IPFS for file storage. Anonymous login, you could do that with anything. So way back in the day, I made something for Franco called Entrance, and so basically, all you would do is you would take your Franco address and you would assign a string of data that would grant you access and give you a OAuth 2 key that you could use to sign in and out of projects. It was kind of funny because I think that's what Civic kind of does. Haven't looked into them in a while either, but so Civic made it. They're all like, oh, you could sign in and you have a Civic identity and it's blockchain. But I did that shit on Franco Coin, 5 years ago. Nobody cared about it then, but it's different markets now, so we have different people that might care about things like that. So anonymous browsing is pretty cool. Oh,
anonymous storage, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah,
I never thought about that, but
well, that's what IPFS kind of does stuff like that. They decentralized file storage.
I don't know if you heard us earlier. We were talking about Substratum.
I didn't see it.
They're beta testing their nodes now, and it works.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool. I have to check it out. Run a couple of them. So the Lightning network is like for Bitcoin. It's coming along really well too. I mean, it's really cool. Didn't they just go live on mainnet not too long ago?
Yeah, I've seen the name, but I've also seen that a lot of the community is like, it's just another token. I haven't.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, you have a lot of people that either love it or hate it. I mean, it's just tribalistic.
Yeah, it's very tribal. Yeah.
So I think the technology is cool.
Is it just like a faster version of Bitcoin?
Okay, so from my understanding, and again, I have really just a little bit of research into it. I believe it's like off-chain transactions that can settle value different, or the transfer of value off-chain, and then basically, when you get back on chain, say these transactions has transpired, and now these balances own this amount of Bitcoin. So it's a way for them to send Bitcoin to one place on the blockchain. Well, I don't want to say place on the blockchain. But you send Bitcoin to one instance, and it kind of just goes boop, and now it's up here in Lightning. Then you could do a bunch of transactions, and then you can settle back over here. Boop. That's probably a really shitty explanation of Lightning, but
yeah, I have no idea what you just said. I mean, I'm kind of thinking of Ryblocks, but not.
No, it's just I'm gonna do more research on it. So the next time I'm asked this question, I don't sound like such a dumbass. But from what my understanding is, it's just off-chain transactions that can, you could send money in milliseconds.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty good explanation. It's transactions not done on the blockchain, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty interesting.
Yep. So the paper that I wrote, it's all shameless self-pump all the time. So I wrote a paper it's called Dendrite that does something very, 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 very similar. Very similar. So imagine if you send a transaction to a contract on Expanse, and then a oracle comes and reads that transaction, and then takes it off chain and then starts a mini side chain of transactions. It also has its own proof of work and its own like blockchain. So it becomes like a mini blockchain for just this transaction that you could split up to a bunch of people. It has its own Merkle root and everything, and then you could like 100 transactions or 100 blocks later resettle on the Expanse blockchain. That's kind of how Dendrite works. So Dink says, "Did you find 10 new developers?" We found a lot of new developers. So yes. All right. Kevin Fox says, "Just now jumped in the chat. Did you hear about the social credit system of China?" Yes, they call it Sesame credits. It says they'll be banning people with poor social credit from planes and trains, according to The Verge. Yes, and that is fucking crazy.
That's pretty cool.
That's some Black Mirror shit is what that is. So, Open Blockchain University.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about something else that they recently did.
Oh,
that's interesting.
Yeah, the Sesame credit thing is super sketch. I mean, it seems like it's a good idea, but it's going to be used for evil. So then it just completely takes it away. Whereas EXP.life is a very similar idea to Sesame credits. So I wrote the initial first draft of the EXP.life white paper before Sesame credits came out. And then I seen Sesame credits and I was like, ooh, this is going to be used for evil. And it is. I mean, China's not making something to help liberate their people. I mean, they're making them to keep
they're not going to liberate their people.
they're making technology to make sure people fall lockstep. So sad.
Civilian says Open Blockchain University. I mean, yeah,
that would be cool.
That's kind of what we're going to do. Like use those videos, and those videos after, like, we'll do the live sessions of the coding, and then those videos will be stored in after so many videos, it will become like a full-on course.
Yep. They'll all be stored on YouTube for infinity. Where I think Twitch actually, once you get to 30 videos, they start deleting them?
Twitch stores videos for 30 days.
Yeah. Dude, remember how I told you I was spraying myself in the eye with hairspray earlier? Like, I could see, like, my eyes red. Look at this shit. I could see it on my stream. Dude.
Gotta get that Dapper Dan, man.
Hell yeah. I was trying to look real debonair for y'all. And so I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna look fly. So I'm just combing my hair and I get the spray out. I'm like, shh. And then, like, just spraying myself directly in the eyes. Like, I felt the mist of hatred just, like... just like mold onto my eye like a contact. It hurts so bad, and now my eyes are like burning. This is what I went through for y'all, man. This is my dedication. I maced myself with hairspray. But all right, guys, I think we've been on here for almost an hour now, so it's been fun, and I love talking with y'all. You guys had really good conversation, really good questions, and
yeah.
I'll see you next. I'll probably see you tomorrow. I don't know if Scott and Omar will be there, but I will be.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna spend time with the wife. She's I think she just wants to chill right now before the baby is born. So we're just kind of watching TV.
Oh yeah. All right, guys.
If anybody had some questions that were not asked today or answered, or if you have a question later, just feel free to send me a message on Discord and I can get back to you.
All right, so Drop Crypto Freak has one last question that we have answered 1,000,000 times. How do you earn EXPB? You just come
in the panels. Yeah.
One, it's in the panels,
bro.
But two, it's really easy. You just lurk. Just watch the stream, and you earn what is it, one EXPB every 10 minutes, something like that. So,
yeah.
Yep. Super easy. And if you come into our Discord, which is up top, then you can earn tips also of EXP.
Oh, that gives me an idea. I'll talk to you about this after this stream.
You're right. Oh, also, make sure you subscribe, hit the subscribe button above, and when you do, you earn 100 EXPB, which is good for 1 EXP. So, it's another way to earn EXPB in case you didn't know. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for, being as awesome as y'all are. And, have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.
Adios.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.